Kia hura, kia koutou katoa. Ngā mihi hoki ki kia koutou ko tatu mai I tēnei pō. He hawhipahi I te iwa karaka I te pō. He ahua mahana. Engari, a tāua hoki. Tā mātou marangai, mō eoiki. Nā, kia nei, kei te ua a te praere, kei te ike mai. Mō te kotahi rā. Ko Bexa hau, e whakapāhoana mai I Maniriwa ki Aotearoa, New Zealand. Nā ko Maniriwa hei taone tino nui e ki ana I ngā maramara o ia rohe. Kei konei te ngā iwi katoa. Ai, e pai e miki o ngā, te miki o ngā tauiwi me ngā Māori, ngā tangata whenua, ngā tāngata o ia rohe o te ao. Nā, he mahanga tāngata kei te noho I konei. I tōku mohio, he whitu te kau, whitu te kau mano? Yeah, ai. Kei konei anake. Engari, karea mohio, he hanga ngā nama I nāne. Nā ko era mama, e kōrero mai au, no te census o te tau 20... Kei te kāroa, e nui atu ngā tāngata kei te noho konei. Nā, ko te nuinga hoki o ngā tāngata o Aotearoa kei te noho ki Tamaki Makaurau. Right? So, yeah. And ko tāku kōrero I tēnei pō, ko ngā mea I roto I te blog, tonu. Engari, ko ngā mea putia rerike. Ko te putia rerike te mahi o nāne. Ai. Me te Matrix, me te kapapiti, te whakataitai mo tērā. Ai, kei te noho mātou, noho mātou ki te mahi, ngā nama, ngā ingoa, katoa o a tātou hua, me ngā whānau katoa. So, ki konei, me ato titiro tātou ki te mahi putea. Ai, nā te mea kei te hihia etahi ki tētahi putea, kare rātou hihi ki te tatari mō te rā mutunga o te kapapiri ana. Kei te hihi rātou, kia mohi o rātou, ko tēnei, ko te kapapiri ana, te mea pai mō rātou. Mō ā rātou poharatanga, mō ā rātou oranga, ai, he tino nui, rongo nui hoki, ngā whakaro mō tira. Ngā tēnei wā, ka hauri tātou ki te blog mai tahi korero. Ka pai? Okay, so welcome to those who are non-speaking Māori or who would love to learn te reo Māori. Not a hard language to learn. And if you're, it's like any language. It's more or less the pronunciation of words, kupu we call them. And there are so many beautiful, how shall I put it, meanings to a lot of our kupu Māori, which mean a lot more than a kupu Pākehā, which is, te reo ingarangi, the language of the English. So, while we're versed in both, we take on others as well. So, I welcome people who would love to learn our reo. So, ngā mihi kia koutou, mo te rā whakaro. So, let's go to some, we need to go to this live before start, to this new primary, and so we'll share my screen first. Now, here we go. YouTube live broadcast seems to be having issues at this time. Yes, they did this morning. They had big issues. But I don't think it's something that can't be rectified. And it looks like they have until we see in the morning. But all the scheduled broadcasts for early this morning, New Zealand time, 5 a.m. are now tomorrow morning, that's after midnight tonight, and in the morning at 5 a.m., which is 8 a.m. PDT time. Okay? So 5 a.m. folks in New Zealand for the rest of the live Timbuktu meeting, because we know that Bangla has already had this and they were successful in contributing their keyword to their session. And might I remind you that those who saw the keyword, wrote it down as they saw it, must remember that it was misspelled, so therefore it wouldn't have gone through. Okay? So, if you're in doubt, always check. Always check with someone else first. Your leader, your sponsor, whoever, to see if the word is correct before you put it in. Don't wait to put it in, then find out, hello, he spelled it wrong, and admin has entered it into the system as correctly spelled. Okay? So that's what happened this morning. And I hope people didn't lose out on it because it was the only one that was successful this morning. And yes, so in future, just take note. Remember, you're dealing with people who English is their second language, not their first. So you could get, spelling errors every now and again, and not necessarily from the same person, although this person has done it twice now. But, we get by, we get over it, and we just move on to the next button meeting. And so, if you're intending on attending the same button meeting for English, because English hasn't gone yet, English, French, Hindi, Manipuri, English gone. What's the other one? Telugu.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's one of the new ones.
Kabuli,
And Cambodia. Oh, how could I forget
Cambodia.
So there's still 7 broadcast meetings to go. Okay, 1 down, 7 to go. So just a reminder to you all, and if you have people who are going to it, let them know what is happening in case they haven't read this pānui and the blog. Okay? Right, so we're done with that. Okay, the next one is I'm going here. Because right now, this is really important for members who are in my cash flow coaching. And, it's a new ball game for a lot of them. And in my own thoughts, it needs to be repetitive all the time so they understand what it's all about, let alone have to deal with the intricacies of cash flow coaching. Because if you've been in cash flow coaching, it gets a bit tricky. And a lot of thinking happens. And, you really have to concentrate on what you're doing to cash flow. Because it's not a game. It's something that you want to happen and that you want to start cash flowing. So are you cash flowing $500 to $1,000 a week consistently in TBC? And that goes for those who have already been to a cash flow coaching class. Have you maintained that? What you left cash flow coaching with, all the lessons you had, are you maintaining your cash flow? At this time in TBC history, you are well ahead of the pack. If you're having that kind of cash flow or better. Also, you possess the most valuable knowledge that is needed desperately inside of the TBC community. And you should turn the teachings of that knowledge into a service and call it cash flow coaching. Essentially, this blog can provide its students the book smarts, but you have what is called street smarts. Members should be lining up to learn from you. On the other hand, are you that are reading this blog right now struggling to earn an income with TBC? If that is the case, I hope this blog will connect you and our cash flow coaches together. Just don't expect getting that knowledge to be cheap, and certainly not free. One of the biggest reasons for personal failure is the complete unwillingness to invest in oneself. Do you expect everything around you should just be free? True leaders never work for free. Yes, these leaders do give out plenty of free examples of what they have to offer. But in the end, if you want to get what they got, you will have to pay to get it, the full package. The free stuff will only take you so far. And that is really the difference between book smarts and street smarts. I have those street smarts and have a proven track record within many ventures of becoming a cash flow giant. But as I attempt to pass that know-how along to you here, I am handicapped to text only, and in bite-sized pieces too. You need flesh and blood. You need a coach you can completely interact with to learn from them. You need to be willing to pay for your coach. As second and third world countries, $500 to a $1,000 USD a week income is what healthy people earn. In first world countries, $500 to $1,000 a week is professional income. And you got some skill to earn it. But that is far from a wealthy income in a first world country. TBC does offer unlimited income potential. And I don't want you to be the impression that, or to get the impression that $500 to $1,000 a week is always going to be the top side of our community. That just seems to be the current case at this historic moment. As I examine our members and their transactions, so if you are cash flowing $500 to $1,000 a week, you should develop a TBC cash flow coaching service above and beyond partnerships. Partnerships are easy and cut and dry at 50-50 splits. But cash flow coaching is a game changer. I'll leave the structure of developing that up to your imagination. I do have some suggestions. Many of our broadcasters have over-delivered and consistently do over an hour a day. Consider keeping the free broadcast down to 30 minutes a day, and then do the other 30 plus minutes as private content you can offer to just your subscribers that pay to see it and even interact within it. $10 a week per paid subscriber to have access to an ongoing library of your teachings by video would not be too much to ask. Setting up a website would naturally have to be part of delivering on that idea. Use part of the 30 minutes you give away as a free sample to convince your viewers of your cash flow skills and explain to them how they can pay for you to coach them. You can sell your time in one-on-one sessions. Don't overprice your time when you start selling it by offering cash flow coaching. Make it very affordable at first. Then over time, raise the price of your time to meet the high-end demand of it. Success breeds success. As you transact, you should interview those that paid you on video and capture their reasons for doing business with you. Also capture their success stories on video. Whenever one of your partners or students completes a transaction, bring them onto your show and share the story behind that transaction. Here's an old but true saying. Facts tell, but stories sell. People tire quickly of long daily lectures. People are entertained when they watch others in a dialogue. Half of what you see on TV is just two people at a time having a dialogue. That works long term. Lectures burn people out, even if you are one that can deliver great monologues. Coaches should support other coaches on the broadcast. Join each other on each other's shows and share your wins and successes with each other in dialogue on your shows. Yes, it is time for the broadcasting campaign to grow up a bit now from where we started. The broadcasting campaign continues even though we are starting this cash flow campaign too. Here's where we are going now. The smart members of the TBC community will embrace the idea of purchasing cash flow coaching. And this will generate another revenue stream of income for those already doing good at daily cash flow. Duplication will naturally take over, and members that cash flow inside TBC will grow by leaps and bounds. Soon, every broadcast will be overflowing with dialogues of success stories. This will set the TBC community ablaze. Massive growth will come next. As you sell these services, feel free to make each a TBC transaction. For example, if you wanted to charge $10 a week for exclusive content you produce, you could collect that as you wish in cash or Bitcoin or whatever. But you could return $10 in TBC to them and make the whole thing a TBC transaction. And your services become the icing on that transaction cake. Oh, but there is the drawback. The new wallet can't make even change on these type of small transactions. As I said before, this new wallet is not the last wallet we will develop. In the future, we will make a wallet that does small change. So just give 2 Kringle coins to cover a $10 transaction. I would not consider that as discounting the coin. That is just the right way to work with the current technology we have at this time. I hope this is very clear. We do need to move forward, and we need all of those cash flow kings and queens to come out and offer some awesome coaching programs now. Wow. And that is true. I'm just checking down here for other information. So I'm just going to go back. Just got a couple of minutes that I can share things with. Here's a good video to watch too. But you need to listen carefully to Bitcoin Scott. Now he's on about how to become a TBC full-timer to participate in Bitcoin contest. So the up-and-coming Bitcoin contest, you need to be a full-timer to be able to be part of the competition. Okay? And as a full-timer, you need to have completed your profile in your Kringle Cash back office. And when they say completed, you answer every question there is, and you must put in your telephone number, your photo, preferably a recent photo of yourself. And what else do they have on there? Any other contact details they have on there, like WhatsApp, Skype, and anything else other than Skype, FaceTime, because I've got your Facebook, so these, Instagram as well, Telegram, and yeah, there's quite a few others that you can add there. But anyhow, if you come across those things and you join them later, then you can add them as well, okay? And submit them to your profile. Number 2, you must attend or view a recent Send Button meeting. Now, when you've got 8 Send Button meetings, you can at least attend one, if not all, but, attend at least one anyway, to meet the criteria for being a full-timer. And number 3, you must have 2 active paid members, okay? When they say active paid members, these are members who are participating in Send Button meetings, attending Send Button meetings, viewing the 40 grain at the moment, which is almost compulsory for everyone for redemption. What else, Keith?
Send Button meeting.
The 2 active paid members. And, and like active paid members means they're paid, their fees are up to date. And that's their back office fees. They must have those paid. Okay, and that's the criteria. Now, your thinking is probably like how a whole lot of others are thinking. Oh, it must be all the old ones that have been, that have joined in the past, that are all the full-timers. Don't believe that. There's a lot of full-timers, well, that could have been full-timers that are sitting there as crinklers, people who just want to get in and sit and haven't got 2 active paid members underneath them. Okay? So that's what they mean there. So you could be a newbie who's only just started in the last 2 weeks, And you probably came in and sponsored 2 people. If you followed the matrix system or rapid rewards, you would have gotten yourself 2 sponsors within the 24 hours, or 2 referrals, sorry, within the 24-hour period, and that's qualified you. Okay? So, that's all you need to do, folks, to become a full-timer, those 3 things. Now, one is simple. If you haven't got a photo, put it in tonight. Now, 2 is simple too. Just turn up to a send button meeting at 5 a.m. if you're from New Zealand, 8 a.m. elsewhere. 3 needs a little bit more effort because you need to get 2 paid referrals to join you. Okay? So how hard is that, folks, to get 2 referrals? Not that hard. And if you really want to be their full-timer, so you can get in, do the competition to try and win all that Bitcoin, that's what it takes. Okay? So that's me for tonight, people. And, where are we? And, I hope we can have better things for you tomorrow night. Hopefully we have, other things that we can talk about and share. So, okay. All right. I just want to thank these few people. Acknowledge their presence. Acknowledge and appreciate them. You all being here. Sorry. And making the sacrifice, of 30 minutes of your time to be here. Hopefully, you've learned something new. Even if it's one new word, hey, that's something new that you didn't know before. So I hope that's helped you. And thank you again to Sister Carol, Brother Reserve, and Brother Darren, and Brother Shahag, and Sister Violet for all being here tonight. The majority of you are always here. So, maybe I need to step up my game and give you plenty more, information to for you and for me to share with you. Now, I did have something else, and I don't know where I put it, but it was something I needed to read. Maybe I'll find it later today or tonight when I don't really need it, but I'll share it with you once I find it. Okay? And I came across it today. It was actually sent to me by a fellow member, and it was just the words he chose to say. So, with that, guys, I shall leave you be, and I shall let you get on with what you're doing. As long as you're giving the gift, hey, you're in my top of my book. And yes, we will meet again. Hopefully tomorrow night, same time, same place. And noho ora koutou, I roto I o koutou kainga mahana. So, peace be with you all. Thank you.